Today the big project is to try to get this place ready for the wind. I already fixed that hoop house. Now I gotta fix this one. Basically just the twine got so old it fell apart. So I already added 3 bags of Better Earth compost to my asparagus bed after removing all the dead asparagus. So the strawberries I won't mulch. Oh, I missed a fairy. Thought I'd already removed them all. See, I put little fairies around the garden. The strawberries I won't do anything with till it's about 20 degrees. That's the right temperature to then cut them back and mulch them and whatever. This is the other side of the hoop house. It's not totally secure, but hopefully secure enough. It's not like I got anything in there that is, it's all just screens, so it's doesn't really require it to stay off of it as far as the tarp goes, but at least it's a little neater. It's not blowing all over the place. But I gotta get the one over on the brassica bed to look better. At least that was the 2011 brassica bed. Of course, we rotate, so I don't remember which bed. I think this bed's going to be next year's brassica bed. Asparagus, strawberries are perennials, so they stay where they're at. This was a tomato bed, and it's already been a couple layers of compost and leaves and straw. This is next year's tomato bed. I already added tomato fertilizer, compost, straw, but I could use a little more straw over here. That's the herb bed. A lot of those are perennials, so I got a lot of straw, corn husks and stuff, even cabbage leaves. I figure, hey, cabbage leaves, if cabbage is hardy in the winter, it's probably a good protector. So that's covering a lot of my perennial herbs so that they will come back. Still have some beets and carrots and onions and stuff that I need to harvest before next weekend, because next weekend the ground will really freeze. And I didn't know that carrots made flowers. Isn't that cool? They're pretty. So that's the flowers on the carrots that get harvested soon, along with these beets. Parsnips over there, they're always better after a frost, so I left them in. This has got winter or snow peas in here, so if they can make it out of all the layers of junk on top of them, they'll hopefully come up in the spring. This is another bed. This though is kind of in the partly shaded area because of this tree and this tree. So my big thing is I'm going to try to get the neighbors to let me trim their trees sometime soon. They said I could, actually. I already trimmed some off of that one, but I need to do more, and I need a lot off of that one. And I do know some tree trimming people, so I might see if I could get them over here if the neighbors will let me, because see, it's a beautiful tree and I don't want to mess anything up on top, but these little branches down here, they're messing me up, so they got to go. And they're kind of scary anyway. Every time there's a storm they almost take out the wires, so I think I can justify it for safety's sake. Yeah, matter of fact, now while they're at it, they might want to take those out for safety's sake. I don't know, we'll see. I'll ask he's a fireman, he'll know. I'll ask him and see what he thinks needs to come, needs to go. Next year this will be the site of my potting shed greenhouse. At least I hope it's next year. I got a plan all picked out. Poor Pat. No rest for the wicked. Oh, and here's my compost pile. Look at it. It's all the way up to the top again because of yesterday's mowing and mulching. So I'm pretty excited about all that grass I just added again. I still need to mow my backyard and then my parents' backyard. But it took me all day yesterday just to do their front yard and rake their leaves. And the wind's blowing so much, I'm thinking we'll have a whole new set of leaves to mow and mulch today or sometime this week. It's okay, I like leaves. Right, Maggie? We like leaves. Maggie, my crazy dog. Now, no jumping. It's just not possible, is it? There you go. Good girl. Sit. This is where I'm going to put in a new bed today, maybe, if I have time. I always plan more than it can possibly be done. Hey! I said sit. Good girl. Doesn't last very long, though. Hey! No! I said sit. I'm holding something breakable. Be careful. Okay, this is the another new bed. I think what I'm going to put along here is going to be all like raspberries, blueberries. I already have blueberries back here, but I need raspberries and blackberries. That's what I'm trying to say. And eventually there'll be another arbor over here. So, oh, and I thought maybe a butterfly garden, but I think that will go over there. Hey, what did I say? I said settle down. And then look at this beautiful pine mulch. Makes for a really nice looking bed around these blueberries, and plus it's acidic, which is what they need. I got a lot of wire around it right now to keep both the dog and other beings from eating my blueberry bushes. Last year something got in here and actually ate this one down to the ground, which, man, maybe that was the perfect pruning because it came back better than any of the other ones. Something to think about. Something should have ate that one. It's just a tall stick now. This poor blueberry bush got a little trampled and broken in the process, so it very well may not make it, but oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blueberry bushes. So yeah, I think it would make sense to do the rest of the berry bushes along here. Eventually back there in the corner is going to be a orchard. I read online you can call it an orchard even if it's only a few trees, so there you go, my orchard. And then eventually we got to do something with this house. Oh well, we're getting to it. Ooh, it's ugly. Needs a whole bunch of stuff, like new siding. I think we're going to do cedar shake, and if I could talk them into it, maybe this like cool stone veneer over the bottom, because I don't know, cement block just doesn't do it for me, but we'll see. You know, in a couple additions, so I can have a master bath that overlooks the garden would be great. Talk to you later. Happy gardening.